And we're back. Welcome to Dur's Codes. Today we're checking out Mesmery.ai. We are looking at this where you take an active life log from your limitless pendant and capture intents. Take those intents like a task, send them to your to-do manager, edit them before you send them. You've got various tasks that come up. There's AI agent tasks you can run all the time. You can go into your AI agent and discuss things with it and have it create tasks for you. It can train on you as well to create an agent that you can share with people who have Limitless. You can also talk to the AI agent via recording. We have to reload the app because if we go into Warp, there's a state missing. So now if we go record, it starts the recording. You hit stop recording, it takes in the recording. Now of course, that's all mock data for now. Here's some integrations. That's the Mezmry app for Limitless. So essentially, we want to start building this out based on use cases. We're going to be doing some customer interviews. So if you sign up for the alpha release, we'll send you a customer interview and we'll meet with you. So you can join the waitlist here. And then you can learn more. So yeah, we're not doing Omni integration, we're not doing P integration, we're scrapping that. So now let's get into the code. So let's go into cursor. Let's look at simulator. What do we want to do? So I have this problem where I'm always in meetings, I'm talking a lot, and everything's recorded in Limitless, but I have to go back, check Limitless, ask it a question, get that content, bring it into ChatGPT, write my tasks, bring it into, well actually I bring it into Taskade first, sorry, and then have my tasks and they go to Slack and there's automations there. But what if those all happened on their own and there was a human in the loop, you, approving them? So that's what Mezmry does. So what we want to do here is start playing with the UI, making it look nicer. So first of all, let's look around here. Let's look for some inspiration. So I like to go to Dribble. And let's say we want product design. No, not product, sorry. We want app product. I guess this is app product design. Let's say mobile app buttons. I mean, you can use something like Mobbin, I think it's called. And it'll give you all these real world design inspirations, but it's expensive. You can join for free? I'm an idiot. I don't know. Okay. So let's look for, let's check out Mobbin. Let's do it. Log in. A Google. Continue.
Nothing's playing right now.
Name. There's. What breast describes you? Actually, Mohammed Anders. What best describes you? Where did you hear about us? Everywhere. And nowhere. And YouTube. all three actually, but I'm going to continue for free. So we want buttons. Buttons. Ooh, look at these buttons. What buttons do we like? That's it. That's all they give you for free. We're going back to Dribble. I'm not paying for that stuff right about yet. Kinda like this, but this is kinda a little bit falling out of pattern. It's not so bad. I like this. I'm gonna open that in a new tab. What else do we like? Let's look for skeuomorphic. Oh, let's also go to 21st.dev and let's look at buttons. Command K. It's thinking. These are a little too standard for me. Liquid glass is alright. Nothing here. That's kind of cool. Dented like that. Let's try it. So these are the two different button states. And we're going to go into cursor, paste in that edge, and then we're going to say apologies here, I just got to find simulator. Make the send button in the review queue have the same indented state as the buttons in the image. So normally it's extruded and looks like a physical button, and then when you press it, it's intruded and looks like it's been pressed. Use the image as a reference. It should be the send. You can keep the color and the arrow and the font. Do your worst, as in do your best. I'll get rid of that. Oh, I won't. I'm not very good at navigating in Claude Code. I know there's hotkeys for moving around the words real quick, but we'll get there. Now we're cooking, we're concatenating, we're reticulating. So now a word from our sponsors. This is the third time I've recorded this video, by the way. Riverside was just not giving me high res from OBS, so I'm just using Tela, and Tela is going to be where it's at. So, first sponsor is agency7.ai. They do integrated AI solutions. This is my company with my partner, Salim. With years of experience, we've turned business ideas into technological realities. Set up a chat with us, free 15 minutes. This is one of our projects we're doing R&D for. We've done their website. Security drones for car lots, for reserves, for large properties. It's an up-and-coming company. Really think it's going to change the game. And of course there's Mezmry, and that's the ad. Yeah, so let's check in on the code. Still, oh, the buttons are done. Okay, so I'm kind of curious what it's gonna do differently than I expect, because it always does something almost a little different than you expect. That's not so bad. Send. Ooh. Edit. Ooh. That's pretty good. We have to change up colors now, add some transparency, add some gloss. The nice thing about skeuomorphism that most people don't know, they go, oh, it's just a style. Well, not really. It's an indicator as to what the thing does without reading and without a color indicator. It's like, oh, it's a button, I click on it. Flat design, you have a button, it's like, do I click on that? That's it. Let's keep cooking here. Let's go to coolers. Coolers is pretty swell. We're gonna sign in. Now we're gonna take a color from Mezmry. I think this gradient is nice, this pink is nice. I'm gonna ask for the colors in this gradient. So I'm gonna get ChatGPT to tell me what colors in here. Or Claude, we'll go Claude. See, that's me trying to, look at this, trying to fix OBS 3 times. Yeah. Or 2 times. Okay, upload a file, downloads. No, I suppose, what did I just do? I did take a screenshot, but it's not there. I'm gonna have to take that screenshot again. If you ever want to know the screenshot key, it's Command-Shift-4 on the Mac. Give me the colors. I could just pull these colors from the CSS, but I was being stupid. SubhanAllah. If you know what that is, give me a sub. That's all I gotta say. Looking at this gradient image, I can see. Should have given me a list. Like, having it all like that is annoying. Let's go to coolers. Start the generator. Let's go. I want delete. I'm gonna change this color. And I'm gonna go back to grab this color. Oops. Of this color. And then we're going to add another one. And what it's going to do is it's going to recommend colors to us. So I'll add, we want that. And we're going to add one more color there, one color there. And there's our colors. You can export the CSS. We'll export CSS and we'll translate it in cursor. Now make those same buttons with this CSS, obvious CSS. It should be able to just use it. Pasted. Now we're cooking. Okay, word from our sponsors. So if we go to agency7.ca, if you're a Canadian, these guys are doing very interesting things in Canada. One thing I would look at, A, their podcast, B, agency tools, still being worked on, but there's cost estimation, there's advanced settings. This is going to become much more interactive. There's some few desired tools, there's some experiments. However, you can book a discovery call with them and work with them. So you'll be routed to me because this is me. Our sponsors is me. Back to Calculating. Calculating? What's it calculating? SubhanAllah. The times we live in. Okay, so let's... Oh, it says it's ready. Reload. IO simulator. That's not so bad. Look at that. We're on fire. Send. Oh yeah, I like, look how it just collapses in there. It's like, what did I just do? Oh, I pressed the button. What did I just do? Oh, I pressed the button. SubhanAllah. Well, let's work on this card. So you gotta go component by component. These are subcomponents or sub-elements in HTML. Components more React based. This is an Expo project, so it's iPhone React. Yeah, let's get that card. We'll talk back end eventually on how this is all gonna hook up. So let's see here. Let's look at a card example. So dribble, skew. So card doesn't have to be skeuomorphic because it doesn't have an action associated with it. Well, swiping is an action. So what would indicate on a card that's swiping arrows? Yeah, that it's angled a bit. So let's try and do that first. We'll skew it on an angle and add arrows. So let's go to warp. No, apologies there. Cursor. For the review queue card, the send contract to legal, I want the card to be skewed about 17 degrees, and I want it to have arrows on the right and left showing that you can swipe right and left. And if you have time, take your time, but you could make it swipeable, so when you swipe right, it sends it, and when you swipe left, it edits it. I think that would be stellar. You gotta be nice to the LLMs, you know, or at least make a joke. So it's cooking. Let's see what's interesting today in AI. Okay, actually another word from our sponsors. Apologies, we're not hopping into interesting. I'm gonna check out AIwearables.com. These guys are tracking AI wearables. They're still just getting started. Let's see what's an interesting one. I seen one the other day. This. Let me pause. Well, let's just check our site. Ads over. It's ready. Warp. Simulator. Ooh, that skew is too much. Too much skew. Oh, look at that then. Oh, okay, we're changing the skew right now. This is what we're gonna call it. Change the skew to 7 degrees. 7 heavens, 7 hells. Mustering. If that's all it has to do, that's great. Done. Reload. Simulator. That's better. That's better. We may not even need the send and edit should be on the outside, but we're good for now. We're going to be adding way more to this app. Obviously these other things are going to need different positioning and stuff with the skews going on. Maybe they'll stack on top of each other. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Look at that button. We'll leave it here. We'll sign off with a reminder about particle.computer. If you want to join the waitlist for an ethereal OS powered by LLMs, quantum, and hashgraph, the future of computing. Ooh, look at that. Particle.computer. It's run on Hedra, hashgraph kernel, verifiable execution, quantum resilience. This is the future, folks. This is the future. Inshallah, I'll be back. Assalamu alaikum to my brothers, and see you later, inshallah, to my friends.